Hello, I'm Missy Anderson, the director here at Armory Athletics. I'm here to welcome all of you to Montgomery, Alabama, where we will be co-hosting the Region 8 678 Regional Championships. That's a mouthful. We'll be co-hosting this event with Bama Bounders, and we look forward to seeing all of you there. We are located at Multiplex at Crampton Bowl, 220 Hall Street, Montgomery, Alabama. I just want to remind everybody to review your entry packet that we sent you. It has all the information you need to enter, to visit, and to actually get here in Montgomery. Just a reminder, the protocol for COVID-19 will be in place. When you come to the facility, please remember to bring your mask and social distance. There'll be plenty of signs to remind you of the rules and regulations as you enjoy the meet. We look forward to seeing you there. Have a great day.
Hello, I'm Mike Holderfer, Alabama USA Gymnastics State Chair, and one of your meet directors for the 2021 Region 8 Level 678 Regional Championship. Our other meet directors are Missy Anderson of Armory Athletics and Eric Keitlinger from Bama Bounders, both co-host clubs for the 2021 Regionals. This year's Level 678 Regionals will be held at the Multiplex at Crampton Bowl in Montgomery, Alabama on April 23rd through 25th. Congratulations to all of our athletes who have qualified. You should be very proud of your accomplishments this season, and congratulations to the coaches who have worked so hard to help you reach these regional championships. We're looking forward to hosting all of our Level 6, 7, 8 athletes, their coaches, and their family and friends who will make the trip to support them. Important websites to check for more details as they become available are the Bama Bounders website at thebamabounders.com. Then click More, then Competitions, then 6, 7, 8 Regionals. And the Armory Athletics website at armoryathletics.com, then click Competitions, then 6, 7, 8 Regionals. We hope this video will make things easier for you when you arrive at the event. We're going to go over some important information that you'll need once on site here in Montgomery, and some housekeeping items to streamline the competition. But first, we want to give you a quick glimpse of the area attractions and shopping. The downtown Montgomery area has plenty of restaurants, including some of our favorites, like Mellow Mushroom, Winsel's Oyster House, Dreamland Barbecue, Saza Italian, Irish Bread Pub, and Capital Oyster Bar. There's plenty to do in the Montgomery area as well. The Hank Williams Museum and the Legacy Museum are just a few blocks away, along with the Civil Rights Memorial, the Museum, which is a history of cattle ranching, Old Alabama Town, the W.A. Gale Planetarium, and the Rosa Parks Museum. Have some fun at the Montgomery Zoo. Try Escapology Montgomery, or just take a stroll along the Riverwalk and enjoy the river and catch a riverboat ride at Riverfront Park. The downtown Montgomery area has numerous hotels convenient to the multiplex, and information on them can be found on both the Bama Bounders and Armory Athletics websites, as well as the Visiting Montgomery website. We're looking forward to having all of you in this great location in April. Now for some important things that you will need to know when you get to the multiplex for the 6, 7, 8 regionals. One thing to be aware of when traveling to the Level 6, 7, 8 regional is that Sunday, April 25th is race day at the Talladega Superspeedway between Birmingham and Atlanta. If you're coming from the east, you might want to consider using I-59 through Chattanooga into Birmingham, or using I-75 to come down through Atlanta and hit I-85 to get to Montgomery. This will route you around all that traffic on race day. Normally, the traffic on race day is at its worst between exits 155 and 185 on I-20, and it's usually the worst from about 10 in the morning until 5 or so in the afternoon. So you probably want to avoid that area during those hours. During the race, I-20 is usually fairly clear, and the race starts at 1 p.m. Central Time. So just a traffic and headache avoidance information for you guys on Sunday, April 25th. We will be emailing each of our participant clubs a full packet containing regional information for this level 6, 7, 8 regionals. However, if you would like one prior to your registration, we would be glad to email it to you. Just drop us an email at proscoreplus@gmail.com and request the level 6, 7, 8 regional information packet. We'll be glad to get it to you as soon as we get your email. One of the first questions many of you will have is, when will the schedule come out? Based on information from our Region 8 chair and due to the many different weekends that the level 6, 7, and 8 state meets are held, the expected schedule date is April 15th. However, here's some information to help you, your athletes, and your families plan for our event. While we don't know the exact sessions and time that your gymnasts will compete yet, we can give you the general schedule for the weekend. The level 7 competition will be on Friday, April 23rd, and that evening we will have the state team competition for level 7. On Saturday, level 8s will compete all day with the state team competition for level 8 that evening, and we'll wind up on Sunday, April 25th with level 6 competition and conclude with our level 6 state team competition that evening. Now, our video coaches meeting items, which we hope will save some time and make the competition go more smoothly. Coaches, be aware that you will have athletes probably in the same level going on at the same time on both sides of the gym. At our 2021 level 6, 7, 8 regionals, there will be 2 gyms competing at the same time. They will be designated Gym A and Gym B, and there will be signs directing you to the proper gym, proper seating areas, and the correct awards room. When you arrive at the multiplex, gymnasts and coaches must check in the front lobby area. Coaches will be issued credentials that they have to wear at all times when in the competition area. Please be sure whoever handles your entries on meet reservations enters all the coaches who will be attending the level 6, 7, 8 regionals. That way they will not have to be manually checked in on the day of competition. This will save time and make the coach's entry into the competition area much less stressful that day. Please be sure that all your gymnast floor music is on a USA Gymnastics approved device, and the device is fully charged each day. Approved devices have music in digital format. CD playback equipment is no longer provided by meet directors. These electronic devices must have a display screen and must be on airplane mode when applicable. Floor music must be downloaded onto the device for competition to avoid interruptions and failure to play errors. Accessing music via cellular or internet connection is not allowed. Streaming music using Wi-Fi is not allowed. Our equipment for the level 6, 7, 8 regionals is being provided by the equipment guy. Kenny Keener or Alec Mitchell from the equipment guy will be on site all weekend to assist with any equipment questions or issues. We'll have a certified athletic trainer, Kenny Davis from Children's Hospital, on site all weekend. Kenny works with numerous gymnastics facilities in the area and is a very experienced athletic trainer. We will also have an EMT and medical transport on call if we need them. Electronic scoring will be provided by ProScore Plus. Now here's how we're going to handle streamlining the competition. Coaches, when you enter the competition area, please have at least one of your coaches check in at the scoring table as soon as possible. We will have a rotation sheet taped to the table, and there will be highlighters available. We ask that you highlight your team name so that we know that you've checked in, and then mark through any scratches you have on the rotation sheet. Please be sure to just mark through the gymnast's name and leave their competitive number showing. That will shorten our roll call at the coaches meeting, and we will do scratches every session, so you need to be sure to send at least one coach to the coaches meeting. If the scratches make our squads imbalanced, then we'll do a draw to move gymnasts to other squads to make sure that our squads are balanced, and that way we can get it done prior to our main coaches meeting, and we will have the updated rotation sheets at that time. Please remember there are many coaches in this dual gym format, so please be sure to send at least one representative to the coaches meeting. We'll go over a few items and check for any last minute scratches, so it's important to attend each coaches meeting. If you've watched this video and checked the rotation schedule prior to our coaches meeting, this meeting should be very brief for you. Our Region 8 Chair, Deb Cornegay, will be on site all weekend if you need her, and our meet referee will be Marion Dykes, our Region 8 Technical Chair. We will have several vendors at the 2021 6, 7, 8 regionals, including busybodies for all your gymnastics apparel, t-shirts, and many, many unique gymnastics items that they have, including our regional meet logo t-shirts and apparel. Tailor-Made Designs has unique gift ideas for not just our athletes, but also our adults. And GK Elite Sportswear has leotards for sale. We will also have a GK rep on site to distribute the state team apparel to athletes from each state. We're hoping that you not only have a great competitive experience, but you have a wonderfully enjoyable time here in our area that we call the capital of dreams, Montgomery, Alabama. It's a beautiful area with some wonderful people. Now I'm going to turn this over to Deb Cornegay and Marion Dykes to provide you with some more information. Safe travels. We look forward to seeing you in April.
Hi, I'm Marion Dykes. Welcome to Regionals 2021, the year of the pandemic. We are so excited to be here as the judging panel. After no regionals in 2020, 2021 promises to be a fabulous year. I want to go over a couple of things with you that may make our journey through the regional weekend easier. As already noted, we must have on a mask. I don't think you need to go as far as I did with multiple masks, but we want to be sure we're there and safe for the athletes. I want to ask you as coaches, if you have a skill that has not been performed in competition before, to be sure and submit the paperwork you have on that skill so your athlete receives the proper value. That paperwork should be given to me prior to the session of your athlete that is participating in, and I will present it to the judges to make sure that all judges give the same value. I am here all weekend if you have questions on anything that your athlete has done or things that you may be thinking of changing for your athlete. If you have anything that the athlete has done that leads you to question a score, I would like to talk to you about it prior to submitting any inquiry. Once you actually submit the inquiry, it could result in your score being raised or lowered or may stay the same. Therefore, we want to be sure that you really want to inquire before paperwork is submitted. We would ask coaches to only have the competitive athletes for that session on the floor. If there are extra athletes there as spectators, that will have to happen through admissions, who will govern the social distancing required and the number of people allowed in the stands. The only competition athletes should be in the floor for that session. This competition is true open scoring. Each judge will flash their start value at their judging table, and their individual scores will be flashed on the electronic scoreboard. If a coach misses that, please feel free to ask me, and I will look that up for you prior to any inquiry. Coaches are reminded there should be no signals or verbal cues. And even bars, you may have more help than you are used to. Please be sure that the bars are set accurately and tightened accordingly. In addition, be sure that the board is moved so that there is no deduction for failure to remove the board. Regionals is a true draw. You may not change your order because of bar settings or because of height of gymnasts on other apparatus. Regionals does mandate that you go in the order that is drawn. Double check before competition that each gymnast only has one stud earring per ear. There cannot be any large earrings or hoops, and there can be no other jewelry. Please remind the gymnast that the hip bone should not be exposed by pulling their leotard up. Please remember that the meet referee table is near the head table. If you have any questions during the competition or want to file an inquiry, please bring that to me at the head table. We hope you have a terrific competition. We are looking forward to it and wish the best of luck to your athletes. Good luck. I am ready for competition.
Hello, I'm Deb Carnegie, your Region 8 Administrative Committee Chairman. Congratulations for qualifying athletes to 6, 7, 8 regionals. We're so glad that you get to have a competitive season in 2021. I hope this video helps to inform you of the information you need for a successful regional competition. Even though you watch this entire video, you need to come to the first part of the coaches meeting during the stretch of each session. Each session is divided into 3 age groups, and 50% of awards for event and all-around are given. For the state team sessions, the top 4 scorers per event count for your state team score. At the state team session, we have plaques for each of the athletes. We will hand those out at the beginning of the session. At the end of the session, we will give them a plate to put on their plaque if their team places first, second, or third. The apparel that your athletes received at regionals was given to you by your state chairman. Please thank your state chairman for the gift of all this apparel. USAG Gymnastics requires that all participants and spectators wear a facial covering and maintain social distancing throughout the duration of any gymnastics state and regional championship event. Facial coverings should be fitted or cone style and consist of multi-layers of fabric. Bandanas, neck gaiters, face shields, and masks with valves are not permitted. These must be worn during all competition. Coaches must wear facial coverings at all times and maintain social distancing when not spotting. During the competition, athletes must wear facial coverings at all times outside during performance of gymnastics. All other participants, judges, event staffs, and spectators are required to wear a facial covering at all times and may maintain social distancing. Below is a link for the mask mandate. All athletes that are 18 years or older must complete Safe Sport U110 before they can compete at regionals. There will be a banner at the chief judge table for each event. That way you can orient your gymnast to know which one to salute to begin her routine. Please complete the high school senior form that is on the Region 8 website. That's www.region8gymnastics.org, so that we can honor each one of our high school seniors at the awards ceremony. We will have training camp forms available at regionals. Also, the address book form is online. That is very helpful for your state and regional chairmen at this time of year to get all the information you need to you. Region 8 Congress is July 15th through the 18th in New Orleans, Louisiana.
The full regional information packet as soon as their entries are received in meet reservations at USA Gymnastics. However, if you would like a copy of that particular, let's start this one over.
Now I can't see.
That'll be a good blooper. We always talk about the blind judge.
And they will handle any athletes that are not in that session. I don't know how to silence my phone. I got to do it again, don't I?
Congratulations for qualifying athletes to 7. That's a great start. Here we go. All right. Okay, Cookie, this is the part that's the same about the mask and so forth. If you have any scratches, please mark through the athlete's name And participants, judges, event staffs, and spectators are required to wear a facial covering at all times and may maintain social distancing.